Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Dear devotees, thank you for joining today. We wanted to seek the blessing of Radha Madhav, Radha Shyam Sundar Krishna Balaram Bal Gopal, Gaunitai, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and the assembled devotees. And wanted to continue talking about Lord Jagannath and his pastimes, especially of Rath Yatra today. So this is a verse in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila 13.1. Sajiyat Krishna Chaitanya Shri Rathagre Nananta Ya Yena Se Jagatam Chitram Jagatnatho Api Vismita. Translation is, may the Supreme Personality of God, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, who danced in front of the car of Lord of Sri Jagannath, be all glorified. By seeing his dancing, not only was the whole universe held in wonder, but Lord Jagannath himself became very much astonished. So this is one Lord is witnessing another Lord. Of course, there's only one God, but there's many forms of that one God. So this is really extraordinary. One Lord is witnessing another Lord dancing in front of him, and he's astonished. So this is the Leela of the Supreme Lord. So on Rath Yatra, what is all about? So Srila Prabhupada very simply explained the meaning of Rath Yatra. He said Rath Yatra is the meditation on bringing Krishna back into our hearts. Krishna resides within the heart of all living beings, but we have forgotten him. The real purpose of spiritual life is to make our hearts a suitable home for God, to reveal himself to us. If we are inviting God to reveal himself in our hearts, it must be clean. But if our hearts have accumulated the dust of lust, the dirt of lust, envy, arrogance, greed, anger, illusion, then he, the Lord, will not be happy to reveal his home within our hearts. The purpose of every great spiritual path in this world is to help one another to honestly and sincerely clean our hearts, to cultivate the character of humility, charity, love for God, and compassion to all beings. So this is the real meaning of Rath Yatra. We're trying to invite the Lord back into our home, into our hearts. So there are the Chardham, many types of Chardham, but this is the Chardham which includes Badrinath, Rameshwar, Dwakadish, and Jagannath Puri. These are four very important holy places. And we are going to specifically talk about Jagannath Puri. And today we'll touch upon Rath Yatra. What does it mean? So when Krishna was present 5,000 years ago, he was born in Mathura. Of course, the Lord doesn't take birth, he appears. He appears in Mathura. Then he was taken by Vasudeva. He was taken by Vasudeva to Gokul. And in Gokul, they stayed for some time. And then they moved to Nandgaon, and then to Vrindavan. And then when Krishna was about 11, he left Vrindavan with his older brother. He left Vrindavan with his older brother Balaram to go to Mathura again in order to deal with Kamsa. But he had promised that I will return very soon. I will come back. Because everybody was very sad that he was leaving. They didn't want him to go. They actually stopped his chariot from going. But he promised, I will come back soon. But, yes, Prabhupada?
It's me, Prabhuji.
Oh, but Naniban, yes.
Yeah. But Krishna, I know Krishna is there in one form in Vrindavan. But when he said that he promised to come return very soon, he never returned. in the form that gopis wanted to see him, isn't it?
Yeah, he didn't return, but as you said, he
He's
and
always there in Vrindavan,
he's
isn't
always
he?
he was always present in Vrindavan, so he never leaves. But what happened was when the gopis saw him on the chariot leaving, that really was ingrained into their heart that Krishna has left. But actually, it is explained in the scriptures that, or in the works of the six Goswamis, that Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. Who actually left Vrindavan was Vasudev Krishna, the form of Krishna which is related to Vishnu. So it's a little complicated because this divinity is like that. But Krishna, in his Vasudev Krishna form, left. But Nanda Krishna or Yashoda Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. He always stays in them. So you wonder, hang on, how come gopis never saw him, right? In Vrindavan, because they were always missing him. They were always crying for him, but he was never left. He would be in front of them, but they would always be thinking, no, this is not Krishna, he's gone. Because that when he left on that chariot, it was such a heartbreaking thing for them. They never got over it. And even though Krishna may appear in front of them, they wouldn't believe that that's Krishna. They would always remember, oh yeah, he left from the chariot. They would always be crying. In fact, it said that the tears, so much tears were coming down their eyes. It actually stopped them from seeing anything. And it created like rivers of water. They were so intensely missing the Lord, even though he was there. Yet the image of him going was so ingrained into their heart. It just caused them that feeling of separation to be so overwhelming they wouldn't understand anything else. So
Is that so much? Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
That could be so much grief. Other thing, could it be because of the Yogmaya concealing that Krishna before the eyes of Gopi? Or he was actually present and they didn't think that this is Krishna?
Yes, for sure. Yogamaya had a role in that, because there's a reason why the Lord did this, was to increase their intensity of love for Krishna, for the Lord. So yes, Yogamaya would have had a role in that, no doubt about it. In terms of concealing the presence of Krishna in front of them when he was there. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Nariman. Thank you.
Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. No, thank you for sharing that. So anyway, Vasudev Krishna was a
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna,
Sorry.
Hare Krishna.
Sorry, but same question me. So are you saying Krishna never returned back to Vrindavan?
Actually, he never left. He never left.
He never left.
Yeah, there's two Krishnas. One is the Vasudev Krishna. They like the four-handed form of Krishna, if you like. The Krishna who destroys the demons.
Yeah.
He left to go and sort out Kamsa. But the two-handed form of Krishna, the loving son of Yashoda, he never leaves Vrindavan. He's always in Vrindavan.
He was always in the Vrindavan, but nobody could see him.
Nobody could see him. They couldn't see him because of their grief. And as Nani Ben said also, because Yogamaya covered his presence so that they wouldn't see him. So it would increase their separation of love from Krishna. They would become more and more, their love grew in separation much more than when he was with them. This was the purpose of the Lord, to increase their love for him.
All right. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. It is a little complicated. It is for sure.
Prabhu, can I ask you?
Yes.
You said the two-hand Krishna stayed in Vrindavan, and the other Krishna, how many heads he had?
I mean, he displays two hands, but he's like the Vishnu form of Krishna. He's like the
Okay.
Vishnu form of Krishna, yeah.
Forehead. Yes.
Vasudev Krishna is known as Vasudev Krishna, but generally he displays two hands.
All right.
Yeah, but
Okay,
he's
Prabhu.
he is like Vishnu, like Vishnu. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but he had been away for a very long time, about 100 years. So, out of intense spiritual love, the residents of Vrindavan had always felt ecstatic longing to see Krishna, right? They wanted to see him. So once, when Krishna was preparing to go to Kurukshetra at the time of a solar eclipse, he invited the gopis, the cowherd girls, and the gopas, and the other residents of Vrindavan to meet him at Kurukshetra. Actually, it was the residents of Dwarka, which included Ugrasen and Akrur. They all were, and the queens, they were all going to Kurukshetra because it was very auspicious time to go there because of the solar eclipse. So they sent an invitation to Nanda Maharaj, to Yashoda Mai in Vrindavan. Please come. We are all going to be in Kurukshetra, and it'll be great to see you. So the residents of Dwarka, a majestic city, arrived at Kurukshetra in chariots. The residents of Vrindavan, simple cowherd village, they all arrived on ox carts. Because the families of Vrindavan and Dwarka were related, a joyful reunion took place. Of all the residents of Vrindavan, the leading gopi, Srimati Radharani, had felt the pangs of separation from Krishna more than anyone else. She and the other gopis were determined to bring Krishna back to Vrindavan. But it wasn't one way, it was both ways. Krishna also was missing the association of the gopis.
Prabhuji,
Yes, Madhumani?
why only space Kurukshetra they chosen that time?
Because in Kurukshetra, when there is a solar eclipse, it is a very auspicious time to bathe at that time. So I think recently, not recently, but many years ago, there was a similar eclipse, solar eclipse, and a lot of people went to Kurukshetra. It said that Kurukshetra is like the hub of the universe. And when there's a solar eclipse, it's a very auspicious time to bathe. There's I think it's called the Brahma Kund, I think, or Brahma Kund. There especially, it's very auspicious to bathe when the eclipse is taking place.
Oh,
So that's why they were there.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, why not other places and only the Kurukshetra they choose?
Yeah, generally when there's an eclipse, a solar eclipse, Kurukshetra is the place to be.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. The loving exchange between Krishna and the gopis at Kurukshetra is the esoteric meaning behind the festival known as Rath Yatra, Festival of the Chariots. The Jagannath temple represents Dwarka, and the Gundicha temple represents Vrindavan. So let me just see if that's there. Yeah, there you go. So here we have the Jagannath temple. There it is. This is in Jagannath Puri. It's a phenomenal place. So Jagannath temple in this diagram is, where is it? It's here, Jagannath temple. So what they do on Rath Yatra is they pull the carts on the grand road all the way to the Gundicha temple, which is somewhere here. I think somewhere here. Here it is, Gundicha temple. It's about a 2-kilometer walk. So Jagannath temple represents Dwarka, and the Gundicha temple represents Vrindavan. So what happens is, Krishna was mounted on the chariot, and the gopis pulled him actually from Kurukshetra all the way to Vrindavan. This transcendental journey is full of loving pastimes between Krishna and the gopis, taking Krishna to Vrindavan. Srila Prabhupada used to organize Rath Yatra festivals when he was a child, and later brought Jagannath and Rath Yatra to the whole world. Oh, glory, Srila Prabhupada. So this is Orissa. Jagannath Puri here. This is the ocean, the Bay of Bengal. And we looked at this map already. This is the Jagannath temple, where the original deities of Jagannath are there. Well, not they change every 14 odd years, but this is where it started. And this is the Gundicha, where Jagannath is taken on the chariot with Baladev, Subhadra. So that's the festival of Jagannath. This is again Gundicha temple, just a different picture. It's celebrated on the second day of the waxing moon in Ashad, which is June, July. And 4 months earlier on Vasant Panchami, the wood to build the chariots is collected from the Ranapur forest. So it's quite a tradition. Every Vasant Panchami, which is February time, they get the wood, special wood from this Ranapur forest in Odisha, and work is begun by hundreds of carpenters, painters, etc. on Akshaya Tritiya. So they
Sorry,
begin.
Prabhuji. Sorry, I'm disturbing you.
No,
Sorry.
no.
This we're talking about Rath Yatra,
Hmm.
and this Rath Yatra is from Jagannath Puri to Odisha, right?
Gundicha, yeah.
Gundicha, yeah.
Jagannath
And
Mandir. Jagannath Mandir.
Jagannath Mandir to Odisha, yeah, I understand. But what relation with the other thing, Kurukshetra's
So
occasion?
it's like Kurukshetra. Jagannath temple is like Kurukshetra, and Gundicha is Vrindavan.
Vrindavan, yeah.
So we are also in the same mood, taking Jagannath from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the mood. We are also pulling this chariot in the same way the gopis were pulling this chariot from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan. So we're doing the same from Jagannath Puri to Gundicha temple.
Oh, okay. Same time, these two occasions happens similarly. Yeah, that's what you're saying. I
Yeah.
still not.
It's basically what happens is on Sunday, 7th of July, they pull the chariots
from here to
to Gundicha. All three of the chariots. So each deity has a chariot, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, and they pull that. And it takes 2 days. Generally, they have to stop in the middle, and then they continue the next day. So that happens on Sunday week, 7th of July.
Yeah.
It's a very big occasion. And I'll show you, well, I don't know if we'll get there today, but million people go there, literally pulling the...
So same time you said that, I understood, right? Same times, it's the same occasion and the same Rath Yatra is in Vrindavan as well?
No, not necessarily. But we are Gundicha temple represents Vrindavan.
Oh, that's okay. So
it's like Gundicha.
Like imagination. You have to imagine.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, okay.
That's right. That's correct.
Okay, thanks.
That's okay. So Akshaya Tirtya is when they start this. This is in May sometime. The chariots are built in the same way every year according to ancient traditions passed down. So Jagannath temple is the biggest, 50 foot high. It has 16 wheels. It has the flag of Garud. The chariot is Malati. There's 4 white horses. The protector is Garud. The gatekeepers are Jai Vijay. They use 832 wooden parts. And all of that is without nails. They use iron clamps to reinforce, and the color of the canopy is yellow and red. So this is an idea of the wood that they use. And they would get this wood, this special wood, they would cut it up, they would make these big, big wheels. This is a big job, hundreds of carpenters and painters, and they start on Akshaya Tirtya.
So does it mean they make every year new?
Every year, every single year. It's a huge, huge effort. Look at this. Look at the the size of the wood, the wheels. Look at this. This is no joke. Yes, Barbin.
So, Hare Krishna. So, what will they do with the, as you mentioned, they make a new one every year. So, what do they do? The other one, do they destroy it?
Yeah, people take bits from it. They take it home, they worship. If you
That's
can get,
that's very good.
yeah,
And I have heard this, that they said they don't use any nails.
no nails, iron
Yeah.
clamps.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, oh, like this. Yeah, they
Yeah.
joint. Yeah,
Is it Prabhu iron?
Clamps.
clamps.
Yeah.
The clamps are also made up of wood, and they stick it together.
Usually it's iron, but yeah, they might be even made of wood. Clamps hold the things together. So
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Like
heard
this,
it. That's why. Hare Krishna.
sorry, that like this Swaminarayan Mandir when built in London, and they said in London, and I think is in Gujarat, Gandhinagar somewhere, and I heard that time they're saying whole temple is built without any nail. So that time everybody was surprised they didn't use any nail. But these things happen is long time ago in India. Without nail they built Rath and
That's right.
everything.
That's right. That's right.
So
This is really huge.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is huge, huge. So this is now a little idea of their building, how they build. They start with the wheels, and then they put all the different aspects to the chariot to build it up. And it's quite it's a science behind it. Somewhere I have a huge book on it, how they do it. It's quite fascinating. They put gates, they put platforms, they put Gomata, then they put a little, what they call that, a place for the Lord to sit, Singhasan.
Singhasan, yeah.
They have Jai and Vijay,
Mhm.
where the earth is represented, and it goes up, of course. The cart is huge, it's very high up, and lots of intricate things up.
So they make 3 Rath or only one Rath?
Three.
3.
And Jagannath is the biggest. The others they're very big, but they're slightly smaller than Jagannath's.
Mhm.
And it goes on. It's incredible how complex it is. And right at the top, they have the chakra.
Mhm.
And then they have a flag on the chakra. So this is the whole thing. It's really very intricately done. And then they have the covering cloth on the cart, very beautifully done. And then Jagannath is there later placed there. And you can see the 4 white horses as well. They also are placed in front of Jagannath.
So there people are doing seva when making Rath and everything,
Yes.
or they've been paid by temple or any?
No payment. It's seva, as far as I understand. It's all seva. Yeah. And this is
like a voluntary, isn't it?
voluntary. It should be. But of course, they probably get some dakshina from the crowd and others. But generally, it's seva. Should be. So these are the three chariots. You can see the three chariots. Jagannath temple is here. There you go. Three chariots. Huge, 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 huge. This is a bird's eye view. And yeah, we were there actually in 2017. This is pictures that we took when we were there. And here, Baladev is 47 foot. Jagannath was 50 foot. And Jagannath had 16 wheels. Baladev has 14 wheels. Subhadra has 12 wheels. So they're a little smaller, but not much smaller. It's still very big. And the first to emerge from the Jagannath temple is Baladev. Then Sudarshan Chakra. Sudarshan Chakra is also present next to Jagannath. He sits in the temple. Then
it's surrounded by horses, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, horses are present. But the pulling is by the people.
Okay.
Yeah, pulling is by people. They come out in glorious procession. This is how they come out. Oh. Can you? Okay.
My God.
Lot of people.
Yeah, really big crowd. Do they have chance to touch the chariot? Like they have a chance to hold it because it's too many people.
Too many people.
Huge crowd, isn't it?
Huge crowd. Huge crowd. Yeah. And this is Jagannath coming now.
Okay.
There, who's there? You can't see him.
No.
But he's got a huge helmet. Huge.
Right. Right.
Crown, yeah, crown.
Yeah, crown. Yeah, we can see it's moving.
Yeah. And he said that he moves on his own.
Oh my God.
He's huge. And it's such an amazing atmosphere. And we had a bird's eye view. It was fantastic.
Good. Very
there you
nice.
go. It's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can literally see it's moving. Prabhuji, thank you for doing our giving us this darshan.
Yeah, no, it's fascinating actually.
Prabhu, you say it moves by itself. I don't understand.
It said that he walks.
How does he walk? He's in a Rath. He's in a chariot, and then you said he's walk.
He walks to the chariot.
Walk to the chariot. Okay.
The pandas are carrying him, but it said that he actually walks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a Shraddha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Shraddha. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Very nice. Let me take a picture.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take a picture in my mobile.
Sure. Yeah, these are glorious. What they do is so amazing.
Yeah, I've done it. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not sure what this is. Then they take him up the stairs as well. It's quite an effort. It's a fantastic. Oh, this is a really amazing picture because you got Jagannath temple here, and then you got the carts.
Yeah.
This is him. This is Balaram. Actually, this is Balaram.
Right.
Balaram's coming out, and this is the crown. It's huge, huge crown.
Yeah, I can see.
Subhadra.
Subhadra. Yeah.
And then Jagannath again, huge crown. Jagannath, they're taking him. And then on the cart, they will do artis. Many things. So this,
Area, मतलब.
this is
that?
like,
Dead. Good, sir. Tôi thiếu là parí mà nãy kia. Thế nào? Su solo le punto một cái. Yo una que me acaba.
How करना है? आज मोकलायो बस.
It's huge, this one. No, it's...
Ya me la saco sabe.
और अच्छा.
Y Robbie Rex.
so the king of Puri arrives as well by palanquin towards the chariot to perform the Chera Vahandra ceremony or sweeping. So he sweeps. This is him on his chariot, if you like. Yeah, he's in his palanquin actually. There he is. This is the king of Jagannath Puri. There he is, Gajapati Maharaj. And he also does the ceremony. He sweeps before them, and then he does arti. He's offering arti. Flowers he offers with scented water on all the chariots. The
So
reason,
still there is a king in that
yeah,
place.
that's correct.
I think king now gone, but there is a
No.
king.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh.
He's there. And every year he starts a ceremony. He
Mhm.
sweeps the roads.
Mm.
Yeah. The reason for
Lucky.
this ceremony is that the king shows his humility before the Lord of the universe, Jagannath.
Mhm.
Then the chariots set off, pulled by the love of the devotees. Baladev is pulled first, then Subhadra, then finally Jagannath. It takes several hours to reach Gundicha temple, 2 miles away. And if the destination is not reached on that day, then the journey continues the following day.
How many hours, Prabhu?
It can take good 6 hours first day, and then maybe 2-3 hours the next day. And this is an idea of what happens. As he moves, they're playing the drums and the cymbals. It's a huge festival. And you can see millions of people, literally.
So when you went there, where did you stay, Prabhu?
Oh, we stayed on the beach, but we went to the Grand Hotel to observe all this. You have to pay a price, and then they let you in, and they give you lunch, dinner. But then it's fantastic view. And you can, really get into the mood of the atmosphere. It's just electric. But you couldn't stay down there too long. We did go and pull, but it's really hard. So many people. Literally millions of people.
So everybody tried to pull, yeah?
Yeah. It's quite a struggle to get to the ropes. And you can see they're playing these instruments very nicely.
Plus they make the room as they are pulling. They have to make the room also, no?
Yeah, and this is Jayanti pulling on the second day. She managed to pull. Let me see if I can. Yeah. See, this is an experience of the pulling. It's really hard to get to the rope. There's a lot of there. And you can see the rope. This is a big
Yeah.
Just
if you get even little chance to hold the rope.
Even that is difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
When you been there that time, did you have a chance to pull the rope or touch?
Yeah, we did. Luckily, we did. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And then when he reaches Gundicha, then they They do artis at night. This is the evening arti on the Rath, on the cart. And then they will stay in the Gundicha for 1 week. On one night, they will stay on the chariot, and then they would be taken inside, like here. They will be walked in. Now you're going to see him walk. This is Jagannath. You watch him walk. He's
Oh my
walking.
God. Oh, that's
And he's walking with a
unbelievable.
swagger.
So somebody is carrying him.
Well, yeah, that's what they say. I mean, people think they're carrying him, but actually he's walking.
He's walking.
Is it, Prabhu? Is that true?
Depends on your faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's walking. He's everybody,
turns around.
and he turns around.
But Prabhuji, how many people that time carrying this stick?
Maybe
This,
10 or so, 5, 10, 10.
uh,
Yeah, a lot of people. It's heavy.
must be heavy, and 10 people. I don't think 10 people carry this thing, this
Heavy.
stitch.
It's heavy.
Jagannath, I don't know.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Wow. I never heard of this. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, it's worth witnessing once in your life, you know.
Life, yeah.
You saw it, Prabhu, when it was walking?
Yeah, well, you can see, because there's a lot of people, but you can see he's swaggering there, you know. So it's just phenomenal. He's just phenomenal. You know, you can't even see the people carrying him. Because there's so many people in the way.
Mm.
So.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know that Hanuman had a Shakti that sometimes he become very small, very weightless or heavy body, and like if you have a Shraddha, then this supposed to be happen.
Yeah.
He can walk anyway.
That's right. Well, he has no legs, but he can still walk.
That's all Shraddha. That's all Shraddha. Yeah.
It is. Thank you.
But I can see some stick at the back of it. No? Some stick. It's like
No,
when it was walking.
here.
People were carrying the statue, so
Yeah. No,
I can see the sticks.
no, these are just
the
flat.
fan and
Flat.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Oh,
So
okay.
Yeah, you can see walking.
He's walking. He has got no legs.
Wow.
It's worth once in the life, you know.
Yeah.
Checking this out. Okay, so anything else?
London Yatra. People should visit the London Rath Yatra to get at least some idea, isn't it?
London Rath Yatra is good, yeah, but
21st of July.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but also, do they build here the Rath every year?
No.
Things?
Same
No.
Rath. In fact, now they only use one. There used to be 3,
Yes.
but now they've got a little lazy and they're using one.
Prabhuji, I have to share this with you. I have been in Jagannath Yatra, the Leicester. I think maybe 20 years ago when we went to see my daughter's house, the baby girl was born, baby boys, I can't remember. I think baby girl was born, and then we went there. And that time they said that, oh, we go Sunday there, Jagannath Rath will come and we can all do darshan. And then there will be the prasad. This is 20 years ago, and that is the first time I went and see this Rath. And then they were allowing everybody to go up inside and do the darshan. But it was only one chariot. But like as you said, Krishna and Balram and Subhadra, they're all sitting together. So only all this year, only once I've seen it and did the darshan. Then they said, go for prasad, and then there was a long queue. But it was a huge mela there. And that was on Sunday. I can't remember. It is at least 20 years ago. Okay. After that, I've never been.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Very good.
So Prabhu, then they stayed in one night in Gundicha?
No, 7 nights.
Oh, 7 nights, and then go back.
And then they have the return of the Yatra. That's right.
Okay.
So there's Gundicha is his mama's house, uncle's house, you think, yeah?
Bua, no? Bua? No.
No.
Mama.
Mama.
Mother's brother, I think. Isn't
Maybe.
it?
But Gundicha actually is the wife of King Indradumna. It was her house. Yeah, it was her house.
Yeah, normally in Gujarat, they said from when Rath Yatra goes from original temple to other temple and is called his mama's place and it's Ranchod Rai Mandir.
Right.
Ranchod Rai. But as long as I heard that Ranchod Rai is Krishna, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because so it happens in Gujarat like this. From original temple to they take their Ranchod Rai Mandir.
Okay. Yeah. This is slightly different. Yeah. Slightly different.
Prabhuji, when he goes back to the Jagannath Puri temple, is the same procedure? So many people there at the same time, or is only
not so many, but it is still very busy, but not as busy. Not 1 million people. Probably, if I'm guessing, about 200,000-300,000 people, but still quite busy.
Quite busy, yes. Okay.
So yeah, it's still fascinating time to go actually.
Must be, yeah. So many people all day, maybe outside. Must be so time. Fascinating.
Syamalini Ben Mataji, have you been?
I've been to Puri Dham, but not on that on that Yatra. It was in August 2009. We went.
Okay, that's nice. That's
but
good.
Prabhu, still there is one question in my mind. They said they goes to Mama's house when he become ill, and the 3 brother sister went to Mama's house. But Mama was cons. I never heard that.
No, yeah, that's not quite right. It's not Mama's house.
Okay.
It's like his mother's house.
Okay.
It was the wife of King Undadumna, Gundicha. Her name was Gundicha.
Gundicha, okay, yeah.
That Mama's thing, I'm not sure where that's coming from. That's not quite right.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's why it's all questions come in mind. Slowly. Why Mama? Never heard that they've been to Mama's house.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound right. Okay, anything else? Otherwise, we can stop there. Rath Yatra ki jai, Jagannath Puri ki jai. 1 second.